Hello and welcome guys to a new episode on SportPredictorFanatic. Today we're going to predict the Ligue round 3 matchups. Last week we didn't do as well, I'm going to be honest. It was a little bit tough for me, the predictions and the betting, but it happens. Overall in all the 6 leagues we made profit, just not in the Liga. So, let's just get straight into it and hope it's better this time. We're gonna start the Liga off with Olympique Lyon against Strasbourg. Lyon has actually lost both their opening games with 3-0 against Rennes and 2-0 against Monaco. Strasbourg actually started off way better with a 1-1 draw against Montpellier and a 3-1 win against Rennes. The win was undeserved against Rennes, but they finished clinically, and well, with that you win matches, of course. Olympique Lyon and Strasbourg met each other 3 times last season, with both the league matches ending in a 2-1 win for the home team. And in the Coupe de France, it actually was a 0-0 draw, with Lyon then winning on penalties. I think Lyon do actually have the better team here, and even with their poor start and Strasbourg good start, I predict Olympique Lyon are finally going to get some points and are going to win. Then we have a Brest against Saint-Etienne. Brest and Saint-Etienne lost both their openers, with Brest losing 5-1 against Marseille and 2-0 against Lens, and Saint-Etienne losing 1-0 against Monaco and 2-0 against Le Havre. These two actually played each other for the last time in 2022, where Saint-Etienne actually won 2-1. The last three times Brest played Saint-Etienne at home, though they won all the 3 of the times. And I think Brest do have the stronger team playing at home. But I do think Saint-Etienne has looked a little bit better in those 2 losses. So with that, I'm actually going to go for a draw. I was leaning towards Brest, but I'm actually going to go for a draw here. And then we have Montpellier against Nantes. Montpellier actually drew their first matchup 1-1 against Strasbourg, and then lost the other one 6-0 to PSG. And then Nantes are actually yet to lose. They drew their first matchup 0-0 against Toulouse, and then won 2-0 against Auxerre. These two, of course, played each other 2 times last season, with Nantes winning one 2-0, and the other one was actually a 1-1 draw. In the last 8 times these two actually met at the Montpellier Stadium, it ended up in 1 win for Montpellier, 4 wins for Nantes, and 3 wins for three wins for the draw. 3 draws, let's say it like that. But I think the teams are pretty close at this moment, and because of that I'm actually going to predict another draw here. Then we have Toulouse against Marseille. Toulouse actually started off the season with 2 draws, a 0-0 against Nantes and a 1-1 against Nice. Marseille started off with a 5-1 win against Brest and then a 2-2 draw against Reims. A match they actually should have won, but it's their own fault, isn't it? Last season, these two, of course, played each other twice, with both times it ending up in a draw, 0-0 and a 2-2. And actually, the last time Toulouse won this matchup was in 90 minutes, by the way, was in 2012. Since then, 13 wins for Nice and 10 draws. For last time, Toulouse won at home, and we have to go. For last time Toulouse actually won at home against Marseille was even further back in 2007. And I think Marseille, with that and the fact they just have a better looking squad, better playing squad at the moment, I think Marseille is going to win. Then we have Monaco against Lens. Monaco and Lens both started their season with 2 wins. Monaco did this against Saint-Etienne 1-0 and 2-0, did this against Saint-Etienne a 1-0 and then a 2-0 against Lyon. Lens did this against Angers a 1-0 and Brest a 2-0. Last season, these two, of course, played each other three times. Actually played 3 times, with Monaco winning both times in the league with 3-2 and 3-0. And in the Coupe de France, it actually was a 2-2 draw, but Monaco also won there on penalties. With that and the fact, I think Monaco is actually looking slightly better at this moment than Lens, I think Monaco will actually get the win here. Then we have Angers against Nice. Angers has actually lost both of the opening games with a 1-0 against Lens and a 2-0 against Lille. Nice actually lost their first match 2-0 to Auxerre and then drew a 1-1 against Toulouse. Last season, these two actually didn't play each other, but the season before they did twice, where actually Angers won 1-0 and then drew 1-1. But I think Nice now have the better squad, have the better team, and should be able to win this one. Then we have Le Havre against Auxerre. Le Havre lost their first match 4-1 against PSG, but then bounced back with a 2-0 win again over Saint-Etienne. Auxerre started off the season with a 2-1 win over Nice, but then lost the next match against Nantes. The last time these two actually played each other was back in 2022, where Auxerre won 2-0. I think both teams are pretty equal at the moment, and because of that, it will actually become a draw. So I'm gonna put it in a draw. Then we have Reims against Rennes. Reims actually lost their first match of the season with a 2-0 loss against Lille and then a 2-2 draw against Marseille. A match they probably should have lost, as you said, with Marseille. Marseille should have just scored more. But Rennes started off the season with a 3-2-0 win over Lyon, but then lost 3-1 against Strasbourg. Last season, these two, of course, played each other twice, with both times actually the home team winning. Rennes with 3-1 and Reims with 2-1. I think Rennes actually have the better team here, though. They are playing slightly better, I think, and with that we'll actually get the W here. Then we have Lille against PSG. Of course, it used to be a big matchup back in the day, but I think it's not really anymore, but we will see. Lille and PSG, of course, won both of their opening matches, with Lille winning 2-0 against Reims and 2-0 against Angers, and PSG won 4-1 against Le Havre and 6-0 against Montpellier. And last season, of course, these two played each other twice, with one actually ending in a 1-1 draw, but the other one in a 3-1 win for PSG. Actually, the last time Lille won was back in 2021, and that was in the Super Cup. Since then, 5 wins for PSG and 1 for Lille. I think PSG, as said, do have the better squad here. I'm gonna say they have to win, but I'm gonna say that pretty much for every match for PSG this whole season. So yeah, PSG have to win. There is that. And that was actually the last matchup. So let's get into like the betting part. And we're actually gonna bet on 5 matches here. The 5 matches are Brest against Saint-Etienne, which will be a draw. The odd for that is 3.70. Then Montpellier against Nantes, also a draw. Odd for that is 3.4. Then Marseille, Olympique Marseille, I'm actually expecting them to win. The odd for that is 1.94. Then Rennes to win. The odd for that is 2.38. And then Le Havre against Auxerre to be a draw. The odd for that is 3.3. I will be putting the same strategy, 0 to 5 on doubles and trebles, which makes €5 on doubles and trebles, because there are 10 different combination you can make. With that, I'm kinda like secure to get some money, I hope. But yeah, let's hope we do better this time than the second week. Of course, first week we made a little bit of profit, like €2. Of course, it's nothing, but it is something, you know. It's nothing, but it's something. You know what I mean. But with that, we're gonna end it here. So I wanna thank you all for watching. Please have a good day, and I will see you.